Good morning. Okay, so I haven't done a live in a really long time, so I'm kind of nervous. I don't know why, but as a hairstylist, probably the number one thing that I hear from people is, I wish I could do my hair like this at home, or you do it so good and I just can't replicate it at home. So, and most often it's when they're talking about their flat iron curls, like people love their hair curled with a flat iron but aren't really sure how to replicate it at home. So I just wanted to jump on here and show you guys what I do to do my hair with the flat iron. So first of all, my hair is second day hair, so it's kind of oily. I did spray a little dry shampoo in here this morning before I took Carla to school because she gets embarrassed. So this is the Champ dry shampoo, and it's super awesome, you guys. It doesn't leave a white residue like a lot of dry shampoos, and you also can't feel it. Doesn't feel all talky. So you want to spray it a few inches from your head, and I'm just going to go around where it's a little oily, and then you're just going to kind of rub it in. Okay, hold on. I have a child that's... Okay, you can come in here, but... Okay, sorry. Rowie wanted to join us. So you just want to kind of rub it in after it kind of sits for a second. And as you can see, it really soaks up the oil. And it also gives a lot of body, a lot of volume. So if you have clean hair and you feel like your hair is kind of like stuck to your head, spray a little bit of dry shampoo in it, especially at the scalp, and then just rub it, and it will really help you get some volume. So my hair is 2-day hair, so yesterday I washed it, and all I did was wash it with the Renew shampoo and the new deep smoothing conditioner, and then I used this. This is the thickening spray. The thickening spray is actually a full-size item in our product line now, and you just spray it on your hair and then blow dry, and it really gives your hair some volume. And then also, I have really fine hair, so I really like it because it kind of gives my hair a little bit of grit without making it feel dirty. Just makes it a little bit easier to style. So basically today now, I've brushed my hair this morning, and then I had it just tied back a little bit like this to take Carla to school, but then I just brought it down and I dry shampooed. So this is the Finish hairspray by Monat, and this is actually the travel size because I'm waiting on my shipment and I'm out of the regular size. So before I curl, I just kind of lightly mist all my hair with the hairspray. And this hairspray is awesome, you guys. It doesn't get super sticky, and it smells great, and it doesn't have a ton of alcohol in it, so it's not going to dry your hair out. Rowie, can you say hi back there? Rowie's got on the Monat headband, and I love that. I always wear that when I do my makeup. So, okay, so just a little bit of hairspray, and then I'm going to show you guys how I curl. So I don't use a brush when I do it. A lot of people do to smooth out, but I don't because, okay, Rowie, step back. Because I like kind of undone curls. So step one that I always tell people is really important is to take pretty large sections. So as you can see, this section of my hair that I'm going to curl is pretty large. Okay. Another tip is that you always want to curl away from your face. So this is my flat iron here, and I actually have a wider flat iron. I like the flat curls that it makes, but I don't know if you guys can see the temperature dial. So most flat irons will go up to 450 degrees. Most of us don't need a flat iron that goes to 450 degrees because that's way too hot for our hair. So turn your flat iron down. If you're in the market for a flat iron, buy one that has a temperature dial. Honestly, 350 is plenty high for anybody that has what I would just call normal hair. If you kind of have a hair that's a little bit harder to flat iron, harder to get smooth, you can turn it up a little bit, but I would just never recommend to flat iron your hair at 450 degrees every day because it's really hard on your hair. So here's my flat iron, my section. I just kind of smooth it out with my fingers. A Chi, Honest Thoughts. I loved my Chi, Nicole, but it didn't have a temperature dial and it gets really, really, really hot. I also that's all I used to use were Chis, and just recently the last couple I bought didn't hold up quite as well, but I do know they have lifetime warranties, so that's cool. I do think it's a great flat iron, just probably a little hot for the average hair if you're flat ironing every day. Okay, so when you start your flat iron curls, you want to start mid-strand. So even if you're using a curling iron, you can use a curling iron to do this too. You want to start at the mid-strand. If you start up at the scalp, you kind of get those curly Q, like Shirley Temple curls. So I'm going to start mid-strand, and I'm going to clamp my flat iron down, and then I'm going to roll it away from my face and just slide down the ends. Okay, you see that? And I get a little curl. Another tip when you're curling your hair is to never mess with them until they're cool, because you need that style to set. So I'm going to go ahead and do the next section. I also don't ever use any clips or anything when curling my hair. I just separate it as in the layers while I curl it. So this is my second section. See, again, a pretty big section because I want loose curls. So I'm just going to smooth it out. And then I'm going to start mid-strand, and when you're on this side of your head, you have to come over the top. And then when I do this side, you'll see me come underneath. Okay, so over the top. This is a little hard in this computer screen. Okay, mid-strand, and then you clamp it shut. Roll it away from your face once, and then you're just going to slide it down. The faster you slide, you guys, the faster you slide, the looser the curl. Okay, so then I always just twist this a little bit and let it set. Okay, so if you want really loose curls, like barely any curl, just some bend, you want to slide your flat iron down pretty quickly. If you're looking for something a little bit tighter, you'll want to slide a little bit slower. Okay, so this is my next section. Rowie, you look so pretty. Say hi. Okay, so midsection. And then again, remember that you are curling away from your face. So roll it back and then slide down. And then I'm going to twist it with my finger a little bit and let it set. And you can kind of see the curls I'm starting to get here. Okay, so now if you'd wanted to, you could clip these up. I don't generally do that. I just leave them. And then I'm going to curl underneath of them. So see, these are the curls that I have. This is the hair that I haven't curled. So I'm going to grab this hair underneath here. And I just kind of push the other ones out of the way. So this is my underneath section. It's basically like the whole ear section. Okay, so I'm going to smooth it out a little bit. Come in mid-strand and curl away from my face. And then slide down. See, I've got another one. Okay, so now I just move these ones out, find this other piece of straight hair, and if you noticed that bottom section, I only did in 2 sections, so that's how big of sections I'm taking. Okay, so now over here, I can't really reach it going like this, so I'm going to come underneath, and again, start mid-strand, flip, and then slide down. And it does take a little practice, you guys, to kind of get the niche that works for you, but keep practicing, because if you kind of remember like the first time you used a curling iron, you didn't know how to do it. So okay, so I've done that whole section. So now I'm going to take a little bit of my Refinish hairspray, and again, this doesn't build up and you don't get that gross film all over everything or those like weird white beads on your hair. So just a light spritz. I'm going to let those set while I curl the other side. Okay,
Mommy?
So now I'm going to do this left side. And I just kind of part it off from like behind the ear forward. Hey Rowie, can you turn that off, please? That's way too loud. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to start here with this little section in front of my ear. And this time you're going to see me come underneath because I'm on that side of my head. So mid-strand, flip it once, and then just slide down. You guys, if you haven't tried Monat products yet, they honestly are so amazing. They will hold your curls all day. The dry shampoo is amazing if you're looking to be able to go more than one day, which you should be, because it's really tough on your hair to shampoo every day. The products are paraben-free. They don't contain silicone, so they're not going to build up. And a really awesome part about them is that they actually just really nourish the hair. So it's going to make your color last longer. It's going to give you great shine. If you guys can see, my orange is, I'm in really bad lighting here, but my orange is still really bright. And it's been 2 weeks since we did it. And normally with a fashion color like that, you would be like it would be completely gone. So if you haven't tried them, you definitely should. Okay, so here's my next section here, and this whole section of my head, you guys, is a little bit thinner since I part on this side, and so I'm going to be able to do this in like 4 pieces. Okay.
Oh my, your hair is so curly.
It is curly, isn't it? And then the last one is just this top section.
Oh, Mommy, can you curl my hair?
So smooth it out. Hold on, babe. Midsection, flip it one time, and kind of let the edge stick out there, and then you just slide it down, just pull it down, and it just gives you these nice curls. And again, if you're looking for super tight, like, I'm just spraying those again so they can sit. If you're looking for like super tight ringlet curls, obviously a flat iron's not what you're going to want to use. But if you're kind of looking for beachy waves, that's definitely what I would use. Okay, so now during the back section, you guys, this one I just always like wing it. We kind of joke about this at the salon, is that the front of my hair is always like really perfect and the back's not. So I'm going to pull up this top section here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's just the top part of my crown there. Hey, stop, please. And then I'm going to essentially do the same thing. I'm going to roll it under one time and then pull it straight up. Carrie, you're crazy. And then I'm going to twirl it with my finger and kind of pull it to the side and let it cool. It's actually so simple, you guys, and I know it seems really hard, but I honestly think that people make it too hard. And then I'm just going to work down my head in sections. So next section, mid-strand, flip it over, and then pull it through. I think that people try to take the biggest mistakes people make when they're trying to do flat iron curls, and then I just push these up, you guys, out off my way. The biggest mistakes people make when trying to curl with a flat iron is trying to make them too perfect or trying to take too small sections. Okay, so this is the bottom section here on the bottom right side of my head. And so this time I'm going to actually curl it like I curled the sides. So I'm going to hold the flat iron vertically and pull it towards my face and get a nice curl back there. Okay, so I'm working down this side again. And basically, you guys, I just do the whole back by feel. You can feel if that hair's been curled or if it hasn't. So I just feel the section, and if it's not curled, then I pick it up. So, but essentially I did the whole back, and this is the 5th curl. So I can count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 curls is all that's in my whole head. So now the whole head's curled. I'm going to spray, again, the Refinish Control Hairspray on that back section and let it kind of cool off. So I'm going to let everything cool. One other thing I usually do, you guys, is I go through this bottom section here because I like my curls really undone and just kind of straighten out the ends a little bit because I like it to be really beachy. So I just take each section and take my straightener and just kind of pull the very ends of each section straight. Okay, so I'm almost done, and I actually, you guys, like to curl my hair because it takes me way less time than it does to get it straight, because it doesn't have to be perfect. And so like on second day hair, I always curl it because I'm not trying to like make it perfect. Okay, this, you guys, is the Monet Black grooming clay, and I love this to break up curls and give me some texture. So the Monet Black grooming clay, it smells really amazing, like peppermint and rosemary. And again, it's really light. It's not going to get sticky. And it gives you like a nice finish without giving you like a whole bunch of shine. And then also it's infused with the Rejuvenique oil, so it's going to nourish your hair. So I'm just going to show you guys. This is how much I use. I know that everybody thinks that they need a ton of product. With Monet, you do not. You just need a very tiny bit. So that's kind of how much I use. I put it in my hands, and then I just rub them together until you can't see it anymore. And then I'm just going to go through and kind of break the curls up. Hi, Grandma. You guys, that's my grandma that's on here watching. She's awesome. And she loves Monate too. Do I like the Monate more than the sculpting taffy? I actually like both, and it depends what I'm doing with it, Nicole. For these beachy waves, I really like kind of a nice matte finish. Like, hold on, babe. And so I like the clay because it gives you more of that matte finish. So with beachy hair, obviously, like the goal is to kind of like look like you just got out of the ocean, right? You just want like tousled hair. But I love the styling or the sculpting taffy. If I'm doing like a little bit more perfect curl, I'll use it to smooth. So I'm just going to add a tiny bit more clay here. And I'm going to go through my ends. And basically what I'm doing with my hands, you guys, is just this. And I'm just kind of roughing up the whole style. And again, you guys, this is dirty hair. Dirty hair. I washed it yesterday. And I do have some bangs that are kind of grown out, but I just curl those in to the rest of my hair. And if you have like shorter bangs, you could straighten them. Otherwise, just curl them in there. So I also will put a little bit of that clay right at my scalp, and it gives a little bit more oomph. And then obviously to finish, I'm just going to take the hairspray and give it a little hold. So you guys, what I tell people about hairspray in general is hairspray is not to style your hair. Sorry, I'm trying to, what's that curl doing back there? Hairspray is to hold the style. So style your hair, use the clay to get your finished style, and then just use your hairspray to hold it. So I'm just smoothing out that end a little bit more. If you guys saw that it was a little curly, so I just use the flat iron to kind of flatten out the ends. And that's it. That's my tips on curling your hair. So if you guys have any questions or need help figuring out how to curl your hair, I'm more than happy to help you. So I got a little craziness going on there. There we go. So I'm just going to turn and let you kind of see. These are the finished curls. Super easy, super simple.
Smell my hands. Smell my hands.
Does it smell good, Rowie? What do you think? Do you like the smell? Can you tell them?
Mint.
It smells like mint, huh? But super easy, super simple. If you guys are using the right products when you're styling hair, it's very easy to replicate what you're getting at the salon. So I'm just going to cover again real quick. This was second day hair. I just brushed it, used the Champ dry shampoo. And then yesterday when I washed, actually, I used the thickening spray. Both of these products, along with the hairspray and the tousled texture mist, are going on in a flash sale right now. So you can get all 4 products with a mini bore brush for $84. So that's a super good deal. But my flat iron is actually a Babyliss Pro. And it is the 1.5 inch. I also like a 1 inch to curl with, you guys. So it's kind of up to you. But that's what I have. And you know what? This was a super, there it is, a super affordable flat iron. I think I paid like $50 for it. It was like, and it's the same one I have at the salon. I just love that flat iron. So yeah, so I got to go back to this. So washed yesterday, blow dried with the thickening spray, just a couple pumps of that. And then today I brushed through it this morning. And then I used the Champ dry shampoo to soak up the oil. And as you guys can see, I don't have any residue from that. Sprayed a little bit of Refinish Control Hairspray on it. Did my curls. Broke them up with the Monate Black Groom. And then just finished with a little hairspray. So super simple. And thanks for jumping on. I hope that you guys learned something. But if you do have any questions about styling your hair, I'm always so happy to answer those for you. And if you have any questions about the products that I used or any of the other Monate products, I would be so happy to help you. So I hope you have an awesome Tuesday. I'm headed to the salon. Have a good day.